Hi. I forgot to turn my, oh, hello. Forgot to turn my mic on there. What's up? I don't know why my chat box not working. Oh, there it is. Hi, guys. What's going on here? Hey, webcam, what are you doing? Oh, that's my crotch. Okay, I had this all like ready to go, and now I don't know why I'm. Okay, I just have to move over. What's up? Yeah, we're just gonna let some people pop in here for a few minutes. Oh, hi, Mark. Hi. Hey, Arcade, did Savvy leave you today? I saw that. I saw her hop on a train. That's so sad. Yeah, so we're here a little early this time around. Usually I stream at 5 Pacific, but we're doing it at 3 today because, leg reveal, because Sparrow has a concert at her school tonight that obviously I'm not gonna miss for Eara's girls. Oh, hey, Eve, thank you. Sarvana Marmy. Thank you for the $10 hairs. Kitties. We're on kitty watch. You already know. You already know. Pop-Tart. Thank you again. How's Pop-Tart? Well, she's sleeping right now. Oh, Eve. Her thing was in the way. Yeah, that's her. She's sleeping. Okay. Hey. But yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing about time freedom. Is that, you know, I can like have this work-life balance kind of thing. MLM distributors know nothing about that, so there's that. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more minute and then we will get going on Eara's girls, y'all. Now, this episode is called Mixed Emotions, and I think we're gonna be in for some interesting drama today with a name like that. Yeah, I think this is a good time for everyone too. The issue is that like on the days when we watched that oil show, which is why we're doing Eara's Girls today, because that oil show, even though it premieres today, it doesn't premiere for another 2 hours, and I got places to be. So I can't do, well, there's one Tuesday per month that I can't do it this early. But I mean, if this works out for people more, we can do Eara's Girls at this time. If this works out for people. Kitten freedom. Some sitting, hopefully. Oh, I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of sitting coming from Erica today. Oh, it's 9 in Australia right now? That's crazy. But hey, I mean, good morning, Hunter. Happy that you're awake. A lot of people can't, you know, say that. They're just like, hey, it's 1 p.m. Good morning. Hi, guys. Okay. Am I muted? No, I'm not. My Streamlabs doesn't say I am. So, yeah, okay. So, let's go ahead and press play. Get into this Eara's Girls. Don't worry, though, guys. I have about 2 hours before I have to get out of here and go do mom stuff. So you gotta work at the concert by sharing how much YouTube has helped you achieve all this time freedom that you can even work at your child's concert. Alyssa, dude, you're so right though. Like, if Taylor Kirby can sell paparazzi at a funeral, who am I to be like, I can't work while I'm at a concert? Yeah. I know we need Pop-Tart merch. Awesome, Cow, I know. I have to find someone to make it for me. Alright, yeah, let's press play. Time to go. Live scene. There we are. Hello. Alright. Oh. Eara's Girls, yeah! It's our favorite show. Everybody's here for Eara's Girls. I wonder if they stole that drone footage. There's our girl.
Listen, I'm not gonna keep y'all on here alone, right? So I wanted to have a business meeting with y'all. I got an idea.
Ooh, I'm tired already.
Look at this Zoom footage.
That mind always turning. That's why she can't sleep at night, because it's always twisting and turning.
Erica.
Dude, I'm sorry, I'm already pausing. This is supposed to be a reality show, and they straight up just threw Zoom call footage into this. So professional. And not only that, okay, she doesn't have a mic. She's on a Zoom call, no mic. And it's like, it seems like the mic or the audio is coming from the webcam up here, probably, presumably. And that's literally the same audio they're going to use for this part of the reality show. Oh my God. They're such overachievers. I can't even. Oh yeah, captions. Yes, I will put that on. Okay.
What?
Did you choose the meme today because your face is all made up and you knew how we were gonna look?
No.
Kathy, you're wearing eyeliner. Stop it.
I'm cute every day.
I'm just checking. I mean, your face is like, and we like,
yeah.
She does look good.
It's a TikTok filmed kind of day, and therefore I'm ready for that. Y'all just happen to be included in my day-to-day operations.
Oh.
But normally,
Got it.
I wake up like this. How about
Okay, pumpkin.
All right, listen. So y'all were available. Mom was like, I want to get on. Because when I forgot I sent it to the group. I want to get on. I said, I'm not having this meeting for you.
My chest was extra large in this Zoom.
It's
Ooh,
not
Lord.
Zoom. It's not
That's not the Zoom.
I need y'all to come.
Let me sit up.
She's just talking about how big her boobs look.
No, because then your nose will be.
That's relatable.
I definitely don't have no big nose.
All right, no, I need y'all to
the
be
girls
serious.
look great.
Trinette. All right, so guys, so I have something that I share with you guys that I have been waiting for a very, very long time to share with you guys.
Hang on, the edit right there just like threw me for a fucking loop. Whoever edited that last cut, like Erica's mouth was just completely unsynced. It's like, and I know that they do that in like reality shows. It's like like they did it all the time in America's Next Top Model, where like if Tyra Banks was standing, like the camera was behind her head, you could see that her jaw was moving when she wasn't saying words and shit like that. But at least like that's not totally noticeable unless you're really paying attention. This straight up like her mouth was just like blah, 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 and she wasn't saying the things that were coming out of her mouth at that point. So whoever's editing this, the sound engineer, everything needs to change about this show. I'm like, for real. Reality TV, more like reality of this low quality audio. Word though. Okay.
Guys, me and Brian found out that we're having a baby.
Oh my God!
God be
Yes.
Why am I making this face? It's simply because this was filmed like a year and a half ago. No, almost 2 years ago. Wait, no, a year ago. Right? 2021, I'm pretty sure. Like December 2021, maybe. And we know that since this was filmed, Erica has had in vitro fertilization 2 more times since this moment. So this is sad. This is like legitimately sad because we know that I just bit my tongue because we know that she's this isn't gonna work out for her. Are we all about to be sad today? Is this gonna be a sad episode? Like, are we all just gonna sit here and fucking cry? Yeah, I know, I was all like excited for this, and now it's like, bye good feelings, bye-bye. And it's like, it's so sad because look at how happy they are, dude. Oh, my chat box is in the way. Look at how happy Erica's face is. Like, look at how everyone is just so happy. They're all so happy for each other. And just to know what's about to happen is like, what is sad? Oh, are you asking what's sad? Did you like pop in late? Oh, that is sad. Yeah, no, it is sad. This whole thing is sad. So just knowing that whatever's going on in her body right now is not going to go her way is just really, sorry to dwell on it. It's just sad. It's just fucking sad.
Yes.
No crying, Eve.
Oh my God.
So,
Oh my God.
we did thank you, so we we did the transfer. I didn't want to tell you guys the date that I was supposed to find out because I didn't want April texting me every day.
Aggravation.
Do you know?
That's not aggravation. That's just love.
I get
Oh,
it. But your love is sometimes aggravating. So
No, it's
I
not.
wanted to wait. So we did the test. We did our own. We weren't supposed to do this, but
She peed on that stick.
It all.
And now she's flapping it around.
The last time, and that's how we knew we were already prepared that we weren't pregnant the last time before we talked to the doctor. So this time we did it. I felt it. Like I just felt different. I didn't even feel this way at the beginning of the year when I got pregnant, but over the past few weeks, like I felt it. And I remember Kathy was like, your face getting big. You must be pregnant. You know, I was like, something. I've been wanting college.
Husband of the fucking year. If you guys are just joining us for the first time here and you've never watched an episode of Eara's Girls with us, last episode we learned a lot about Eara's husband, who is kind of a douche canoe. Yeah, he said he doesn't want to change diapers, even if she has twins and has a C-section and clearly has to be, recovering from major surgery. He's like, I'm not going to be on diaper duty. He also said he wasn't going to wear a baby carrier because nobody cool wears a baby carrier. He's like, I'm not going to strap my baby in. Shut up. What did he say his name was? Brian or some shit? I don't know. So now she's saying he straight up walked up to her and was like, hey, Erica, your face looks fat. You must be pregnant. I hate it. I hate it so much. Girl, you can do better. Like, seriously. I disagree with many things that this woman says and does, but I still believe that that man is a shitty excuse for a man. And she could do better.
Greens almost every day. And they needed to be hot collard greens. So I was like, something's not right. Something's not right.
Starts that craving.
Yeah, and so hormonal urination like every 30 minutes. So it's just been different signs that I've really been seeing. But I was like, I hope this isn't a mental thing. Like, I hope this is really it. So had this like real weird feeling all day Sunday in my body. And I was like, I'm going to get a test. And so actually, I didn't even tell Brian I was getting a test. I went and got the test. I took the test and waited. It came positive. Then I went and got him and told him. Because I wanted to mentally prepare, for myself, And so he was all excited and he immediately be like, what's gonna be the baby name? I was like, dude, it was even more than the first time. So
it hurts.
We just waited and said, okay, we still get the confirmation tomorrow. So we went to the Dr. Monday, got to confirm. My HCG levels were normal, extremely well, but because of course of the miscarriage earlier this year, they wanted to do another pregnancy test. So they said, come back on Wednesday. And we want to make sure that your HCG is going up and not backwards. And so it literally doubled in 48 hours.
That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Having come from multiple miscarriages myself before I had Griffin, this was my same doctor's experience. After having two, and then when I found out I was pregnant with Griffin, I was in and out of the doctor's office for a lot of like the blood pregnancy tests. Because in the beginning, your HCG levels are supposed to double every 2 days or something like that. So that makes me really sad because, like, God, like, I was even freaking out, too. Like, even getting all that good news that, baby was doing great, doing everything he was supposed to be doing. Still, obviously, didn't go great for her. That's sad. That's fucking sad. Like, ugh. It's just like making me relive a lot of things, and it's just making me super sad. Because the second miscarriage I haven't really talked much about it because it was just like really early on. But when I found out I was pregnant, I started spotting, and I was like freaking out. And then I went to the doctor, and they did like the HCG test or whatever. And then when I came back the next 2 days later, they were like, they redid the test, and they're like, your HCG levels are going up, but not enough, basically. And then, like, I ended up miscarrying like a week later. So it's just really, really sad that she was getting this good news. She was getting the news that she was supposed to be getting. And then to know all this shit that happened, like, Sorry, I know I'm being a buzzkill. I'm sorry, man. I just, like, this makes me really sad.
So it's excellent. And they're
Oh, the
at this
sex
point
bots
they
are here,
have
yeah.
no concerns. They said I don't need to come back for another blood test. So the next time I go to the doctor will be for my ultrasound, which will be in a week and a half. So I am just taking it all in. Taking it all in.
I'm happy. I'm speechless. It's just like, God, Lord, this is just
Pregnancy is
it's
really
amazing.
scary.
I'm excited. Golly.
I'm excited. I'm slightly nervous, but I'm not gonna allow those nerves to overtake me. I'm like, okay, God, I'm going to live in this moment. I'm going to enjoy this moment. I'm not gonna be panicky. I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna eat good. So
I love you, Jess.
Mom's been
Listen, there was no doubt that you was gonna eat good. You didn't have to be pregnant to eat good.
Because you are
Rude.
You know that, right?
I'm recording this because I want to remember this moment, and I'm going to remember that comment. Because when they get old enough, I'm gonna say, "This is what TT Trinette said."
Are you sure you're not recording this because you know you're making a reality show? I mean, Erica, let's just call a spade a spade. I mean, maybe she would have recorded this. I don't fucking know. Actually, I think when we told Justin's mom when we were pregnant with Sparrow, we recorded it, actually. I don't even know where that video is. Oh my god. I should find it. Okay, never mind. I take back all the shit I was talking. Although, like, when we did that, we weren't recording a reality show. So, I don't know.
I'm showing them this video right here.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
So, I'm excited. I'm going to enjoy every moment. Mom and Kathy have already, and all of y'all have been on me for the last several months about taking it easy. And so I'm making some changes. I am going, so besides,
Dude,
of
Juliana,
course,
that's
Mom,
crazy.
Brian, you all, I'll call Trina, and I'll talk to her. I'm not telling anyone for a couple months. I just want to.
That's smart.
It easy. I'm gonna move in silence. How about that?
That's
Everybody else wanna move in silence. I'm gonna move in silence.
Move inside.
Oh my goodness, Erica.
Yeah, but I would love to scream it from the rooftop today. But I feel number one, the only reason I'm not sharing it yet because last time it was so hard saying to so many people, I lost the baby, and so I just want to enjoy these next few weeks.
That also happened to us with the first miscarriage because I was 16 weeks when it happened. If you guys don't know my pregnancy stories, but yeah, I was well into the second trimester when it happened. So we had told people at 12 weeks because they always say like 12 weeks is you get over the hump. It's like once you get to 12 weeks, you're usually pretty good. Like your chance of miscarrying is very low. So that's what we did with Sparrow. So we did it again with the second baby, and then a month later, had to fucking tell everybody that we miscarried, and that was awful, fucking awful. So that's why. When did I tell people about Griffin? I think I was like 6 months pregnant. I was very pregnant when I told people about Griffin. I think the only reason I ended up like posting about my pregnancy with Griffin when I did is because when I was getting a checkup one time, one of my cousins also goes to the same OBGYN that I do, and she was fucking there. I was like 6 months pregnant, so you can't hide it at that point, really. So I was like, shit, she's like one of those people who's just gonna go blab to the family. So I'm like, the family didn't know. I didn't even tell my family. I mean, my mom and my sister and my dad knew and stuff, but that was it. Yeah, dude. This whole thing is just really sad, dude. Sister's around 13 weeks and she's scared to tell people. Dude, Shannon, I mean, like, I cringe so hard when I see people like share a positive pregnancy test. I'm like, oh, even though like whatever, like you do you, but like I guess just knowing the pain of how hard it is to have to tell people, oh, remember that baby I said that I was gonna have? Well, we're not having it anymore. And it wasn't my choice. It was really, really hard. I mean, that whole experience was hard and traumatic and everything, but like that like because then people are all up your butt and like calling you and texting you, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't want to hear your condolences. I don't want to hear any of your shit. Just shut the fuck up. So it's like easier if you kind of go through it on your own and then like talk about it later, I guess. That's pretty much what I did with my second miscarriage. I didn't really talk about it pretty much at all until I started talking about my first one.
But I know, you know, people gonna be asking, you pregnant, you pregnant, you pregnant, just something, you know, just smile or whatever. I'll be like, girl,
Hey,
God's
keep
time,
wearing
you
them
know.
keep wearing them big old little shirts.
Showing your
Do you
knees.
think those earrings are paparazzi?
Y'all need to stop picking on Erica.
They're just like hoops.
True story.
They probably
Look,
are.
Me and Ryan went to
Her life is paparazzi.
with a couple of days ago, and I had on one of my little dresses, right? He normally was saying he getting a little bold now because of Kathy and Mom. So you know,
Ooh, that was super bad too. That lip sync was awful.
We went to Bryce's school.
Who's
And
editing
so I
this?
had I did wear this cute little dress and my little Gucci shoes, right? It's raining all day. Everybody else got on tennis shoes, Converse, jeans. I got on this little dress and these Gucci slides, and I'm just, you know.
Oh,
And, I think it's about time to put these little dresses up. You do know it's fall. I said, excuse me, sir.
Fall in
Excuse me,
Florida
hey.
though? Is it really that bad?
he better be glad you ain't put on.
Ooh, you know what? Hannah Alonso, is that her last name? I know she has like Hannah, the other anti-MLMer. I know she has like two. I don't know. I never remember which one is her actual last name, but Hannah Alonso. She posted something on her Instagram stories the other day about how hot it was in Florida. It was like 80 degrees. Dude, it's gonna be 55 here in Phoenix on Friday or Thursday. I'm like, hell, where am I? Like, Florida's 80 degrees right now. Like, then where the fuck am I? Because I don't think this is Phoenix. So she's like, you know it's fall, right? And she's in Florida. Does it get cold in Florida? Like, really? Stylish lead earrings. That's funny. Fall in Florida is 70 degrees. That's pretty much Phoenix too, usually. I don't know what this 55 degrees bullshit's gonna be about, but I'm gonna soak it in and enjoy every moment of it. I tell you what. I don't know how you all deal with no seasons. We have seasons. Our summer is just extremely hot, but our winter is very, very nice. There is a fluctuation in temperature for sure. It's just winter time in Phoenix is when we all like to go out and do stuff. Because, like, you die if you try to leave your house in the middle of summer. People, like, legitimately die. They try to go hiking, they just die. No, I'm, like, making light of it, but, like, it's that fucking hot, and it happens every year, and people just never learn. I'm like, just stay inside the house, man.
No boots with it.
Listen, great idea. Great idea.
Listen, they gonna call you Puss in Boots. Oh, sorry.
But actually, boots and the dress is really cute, especially
It
boots.
is.
It would
It is. It would be. It will. I say, y'all, I'm gonna be fancy when I'm cute. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna wear little dresses. I don't want to be no
Ugly pregnant woman.
There's no such
I
thing.
don't.
Stop
I don't
it.
want to look, just look fat and sloppy. I don't want that in my life.
No,
We don't have to worry about that.
Never. Right.
So,
Never.
I totally agree. That's how I was with Amari and Armani.
Well, Jennifer, I hope everything goes well for you. It sounds like you're
I've been
pretty
waiting
much
a
in the
long
clear.
time on this. Look, I'm gonna have so many pictures. They're gonna be like, "Gee, she do a photo shoot every week."
Wait a minute, the one where you be like this.
Right, the heart. I'm gonna do everything. I just listen. I'm gonna be all. I'm gonna do like Jada Pinkett. I'm gonna cover my breasts up. Brian won't let me do it. But
She's
I'ma cover
talking
my breasts
about
up,
the
and
maternity
then-
picture she wants to
and then
take.
I'll be like, oh, she's just showing everything. That's right. Y'all get all this. Booty,
Juliana,
all
there's
this.
like
Ooh, wee.
25 right now, I think.
Listen, let me ask. Bryson, have y'all told him?
No, not yet. You loud.
Oh my God.
Bryson, is that her
loud.
husband?
I want to do it in a way like I want him to. I just want to surprise him. This isn't his responsibility; it's ours. But I want him to be a big brother, and so I want him to be excited, just as
maybe
excited
that's
as we are, but understanding that number one, we're at a
Her
different
husband's
situation where
other kid?
if I need
I don't
help,
know.
I can hire help. I don't have no problem with hiring whoever. I can get a daytime person and an evening person if I want to,
Right.
So, but I just want him to be as excited as we are, about this. I know he was the last time he was excited and
Oh, yeah, he
proud,
was.
but I want to have that conversation with him because, you know, he's also been a baby, you know, for
The only
18
child.
years, the only child. Yeah. So, but listen, I won't find out for a few weeks if it's twins. One more.
Oh my God.
I gotta say, I am nervous about that.
Does anybody know? Because, like, I mean, I haven't done enough research to know, like, the ins and outs of, like, all these relationships and stuff, but I'm wondering if, because she, like, I'm wondering if her other child, Bryson, I think she said was the name, her husband is a man-child. I'm wondering if, like, that was a kid he had in, like, a previous marriage, because I feel like Erica's always been like, I know I'll be a mother one day. So it's like, that makes me think, like, it's not like she had a baby years ago and is trying to have a second one. You know? Did she retire her husband? Megan, yeah. You know she did. Probably, yeah. I don't know. I mean, usually, there's usually someone here who's, like, invested in the paparazzi lore. And Erica Cole is basically, like, the tippity top of paparazzi lore. So I figure someone would know. Anyway, her husband is retired. Yeah, of course. She's making millions, dude. Of course. Oh, it's her stepson. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, yeah. Jess, thank you. Remember to leave a like on the stream, guys. Thank you. All right. Now that we have that cleared up, she has a stepson. Okay. Cool. But this is like, she's trying to have a biological kid. She's also like 43 or something. 42.
A blessing, I feel. However many babies that God blessed me with. But I think I
Thank you, Nikki. You're a great resource. Love that.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna be fine. You gonna be fine.
I know it, because let me tell you what's gonna happen. Let me put y'all on notice today, because y'all know me. Today, when I get the date, you're getting a week shift. Like when I get home, a week to that child be able to sleep at night. Y'all come in week after week. So let your husband, your partner, your spouse, whoever, let them know. I ain't playing. They can come too.
Yeah.
But tell Eddie to come over, bring his fishing rod, and him and Mike go fishing. Because you coming for a week. Like, I got to get adjusted, my mind right, and I'm a dog.
Good to know.
Is she basically saying, like, hey, I'm going to have this kid, and you guys have no choice but to come help me take care of it? Erica, come on. Like, if you had 2 kids, like, if this was supposed to be twins or whatever, I'd be like, okay, like, yeah, you're gonna need the help for at least a few weeks, maybe a few months. But, like, come on. What are you doing? I mean, clearly this family is very close, and I'm sure they would all have no problem helping to care for their niece/nephew, plural or singular. But still, Erica, come on.
You got that down, Kathy?
I'm getting used to being waited on. Let me just say that.
43 is not young in as far as
now
maternal
wait a
age
minute,
goes.
Hey,
It's about to be, I think we're gonna create a monster.
Listen,
do whatever you need to do to get these babies here on their due date. That's all we ask. That's all we asking for the next whatever months it is that you please do. And neither one of us, Mama Eara, Brian, nobody have to say anything to you about doing teen too much.
That is true.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
okay.
Trina.
Because, hey, it's not even about you no more. We about to be TTs. We finna make sure
Exactly.
these 2
That's
get here.
right.
1 or 2, God, whatever you're gonna give us, but I already dreamed
Yes.
about 2.
But I need you to remain healthy.
Sorry, I'm just like reading the chat. I'm pretty sure, because you guys are all talking about when it's too late to have babies, and obviously we know it can be done in your 40s because people do it. Guys, I'm pretty sure Mary Young from Young Living, I'm pretty sure she had, who's the oldest? I think it's Jacob. Oh, yeah, because he's like the heir to the throne, basically. I'm pretty sure she was in her 50s when she had him. Isn't that wild? Can you fucking imagine? Holy crap, dude. I'm 31 and I'm like, I can't have another baby. Like, my body's like broken already from having 2. Damn, yeah. No, I know a lot of people who are pregnant in their 30s too. But Erica is, I want to say, 44. And I'm sorry, but like, you can sit there and be like, oh no, it's not too late. And it's true. It's not too late. It can be done. But it is considered a very late maternal age. People start going into menopause around that time, a lot of the times. So just want to, just want to put that out there that we all know that it can be done. But to deny that it's not too late of a maternal age, like, no, it like medically is considered a late maternal age.
To bring forth these fruits.
Yeah, Emily, exactly.
So
35
to remain healthy.
They start treating you, like a geriatric.
Yeah. Bring forth these fruits, and you're not.
We don't care nothing about your attitude that you be trying to have. We're gonna be like, child, boo.
Okay. Do that TikTok.
Anybody be scared? We the boss. The BOSS.
Y'all done? Because what I'm about to do is end the live. I'm not the live. I'm about to end the Zoom. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day.
All right, you be.
Oh, we love you.
Love you too.
Pippi's here.
Go do like.
Uh-oh, 6 weeks later.
So,
Oh no.
Brian and I found out we were pregnant.
Oh no.
Very, very exciting after we had the 2 embryo transfers. My body started changing. I started feeling pregnant.
Oh no.
We scheduled our
I'm gonna do my best not to cry, y'all.
first ultrasound.
I'm already feeling it.
And it was scheduled for our 6.5 week check-in. And we got there, and this time they actually let Brian come in for the checkup. And I was kind of insistent upon that because when we got pregnant earlier this year,
Is there a buzzing sound?
that's when I found out that I had miscarried at my checkup. So I didn't want to be alone this time. So
I know. It doesn't matter if we already knew.
we went
This
in
is
for the
sad.
checkup.
Because, like, clearly this is really, like, fresh in this
Nurse
moment for her. And that's...
saw the sacs and showed us the sacs, and we were excited about that. And she continued to examine me. And I could tell she was concerned. I was insistent upon him being present at this checkup because the last checkup
Yeah, this is straight
I
up
did.
sad, dude.
resulted in me learning of my miscarriage, and they had to call him from outside. So we were in there. She saw the sacs, which was, very exciting. But
Oh,
then I could
Amberly,
tell
I'm
she was getting
sorry.
concerned, and she continued to probe. And we just asked what was going on, and she said she should see an embryo, but not to worry. Sometimes they grow a little slower. The fetal pole grows a little slower. And I just wanted, to wait another week or so for us to come back.
Are we
So,
really all crying about a
try not to
paparazzi
panic, but it
distributor
was
right now, you
scary.
guys?
But
What
we
is
left
this? What is
optimistic
happening?
because,
Is
again,
it like... Is
we saw the
Mercury
sacs
in
present.
retrograde or some shit? Like, what is
Of course,
going
we went
on?
to Googling like crazy, praying like crazy, and scheduled an appointment for us to come back. She couldn't really tell. She was only saw one sac, so we kind of knew it wasn't 2 at that point. So
Yeah, I don't blame you guys if
I
you
was
have
just
to
advised to continue my meds, continue my
bounce
shots
for this, yeah.
No caffeine.
Sorry, I couldn't really give much of a
just,
trigger warning because
use
we're all kind of
caution.
blind watching this together.
And we got a call from my doctor just saying, he literally called us on the way home and said, don't worry at this point, sometimes they just grow a little slower, but to be optimistic and let's just wait and see. And he wanted to give it at least 10 more days before we did another ultrasound. And so we did. We rescheduled and came in 2 weeks later, and by that time I was 8.5 weeks pregnant. Came in and still nothing. So we were told that the pregnancy wasn't viable and we had some decisions to make. And so
Fuck.
I didn't really hear much at that time. I had it checked out. But either I would miscarry on my own and lose the tissues. But they didn't recommend that I wait that out because it could be emotionally draining. They could give me something to initiate the miscarriage fully within a couple hours, and I would just go through pain at home. But that could lead to bleeding like I did the last time. Last time it was horrific and I was unprepared for it. And so I definitely knew I wasn't doing that. Or they could remove the tissue for me. And so we decided to do that, but it was a scheduled procedure. And we just knew then that this pregnancy was over. It's been really rough, but I try to stay busy as much as possible. My family has been wonderful. This past weekend, we actually, I was just kind of laying around, and you know, it's been difficult, but it was really bothering me in my head about having to do the procedure and talking to my mom about it. And she's been going through it with me. My husband's just been my rock. He's so optimistic. He's been optimistic from the very beginning. This past weekend, as I was getting ready to get into bed, I really couldn't sleep. I hadn't been sleeping much, and I got into bed, and my husband went and had his booster shot, so he was kind of down for the day, and I felt I was getting ready to start bleeding, and so I went and put some protection on, and I bled all night. I bled pretty heavy all night, and I saw tissues, so I knew I was miscarrying.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. Let's pause. We can pause now. Sorry, I just like wanted to let that all play out. Partially because I was having an emotional moment, but also because I guess I just want to be able to put like timestamps in for people to be able to skip through it. If they watch the replay for a trigger warning. There's a lot to unpack there. I guess I just feel like kind of everything that she was saying was, it just felt like it was coming from my own words, like my own experience. Like it just like, even up to the point where she was like, you know, here, I'll switch this over. She was saying like that her faith was tested. I don't know if you guys know, but like, oh my god, ew, Savannah, why you gonna do this shit? Sorry. Oh, Pippi. When I had my first miscarriage, my big one, I was still like, I considered myself Christian and stuff. And man, like, I mean, for a long time, I guess I made excuses for how I shouldn't be angry at God, and like it's totally not God, like Satan did that, like that kind of shit. I'm just like, no, God wants me to have a baby, but like good and evil stuff. What, baby?
When are you gonna be done with your stream?
Before we go to your concert, I promise. We got time, it's fine.
So we're leaving at 5 o'clock?
No, we're gonna leave at like 5:30.
Oh.
Sorry. She's excited for her concert. Yeah, no, this shit, like, and I think my family knew that it was gonna definitely test my faith, because my grandpa, you guys know, I mean, I've talked about it a lot, but my grandpa, is a pastor, like a career pastor. He has like, what do you call it, like degrees from Christian colleges and shit. Like he met my grandma at a Christian college, like just all this stuff. And he called me well, I was sitting there, like, because, like, she was saying, like, I'm assuming she had a D&C, either that or a D&E. I forget what that's short for. It's a dilation is what D is, and then E, the E and C, I don't remember exactly what they stand for. Is basically they dilate you. God, I look like shit. Oh, fuck. They dilate you. Well, I mean, it's, oh, hi, baby. It's a surgical procedure where you get put completely under anesthesia, and then they forcibly dilate you. And for me, I think I had a D and E. I think there's some kind of difference, but I don't know. But yeah, they like basically just kind of use a vacuum and like clean out everything. But you have to schedule that, obviously, because it's a surgical procedure. So I'm fucking sitting there for like 2 days, and that was, if I could, like, oh, Pippi, if I could, yeah, curettage or whatever is what C stands for. If I could, like, look back and be like, what was the most painful and, like, worst day of my life, it was probably that full day where I was sitting there knowing that there was, this is gonna be morbid, I'm sorry, but, like, there was a dead baby inside of me. And the fear that, like, I could sit on the toilet any second and, like, I don't know, just, like, something could I could start bleeding or something. Like, it was terrifying. And my grandpa fucking called me as I'm sitting there through it. And I don't remember much of the conversation. I was very much out of it. But my grandpa was basically just, like, kind of spouting, like, Bible verses off at me. And, like, I don't remember really exactly what he was said. But he was, looking back, I'm like, he very clearly was trying to make sure I was holding on to my faith. And, yeah, Pippi does know I need cuddles. She's purring and everything. God, she's the best. She's my baby. Yeah, dude, and it's like, she's completely right that this kind of thing makes you question faith, because, yeah, it did for me, and I made excuses for a really long time, but, and then I, like, kind of started researching cults and shit, and then you kind of realize, I don't know, it was just like I'm still deprogramming in a lot of ways. I was just talking to my husband about this, like, yesterday, but this kind of thing, yeah, and if she can keep her faith through all this, through 7 in vitro fertilizations, and I'm pretty sure they all failed, more power to her, dude. But, like, after the second miscarriage for me, I was just like, what the fuck, God? You know? Like, I'm like, I've been faithful for 25 fucking years, man. Like, why is this happening? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, like, sorry to be a Debbie Downer. I just, like, everything she was talking about, I'm like, I've fucking felt that, and I've fucking been there, and it is not fun. It's not fun at all. And I don't know if, because, like, she makes it sound like this is her second miscarriage, so I don't know if her next 2 resulted in miscarriages, or if she just didn't get pregnant from them. I don't know. I mean, I hope that she ends up, like, adopting or something. I think we were talking about this last time. Like, I hope she goes through a whole, like, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie situation and, like, pulls some kid out of a really shitty situation and gives them a good life. Because, let's be honest, bitch got money. She got that paparazzi money, honey. So, she could financially support a child very, very well. My best friend had an ectopic pregnancy and almost died. Yeah, that shit happens. That's scary. I don't know if did you guys know about the, you guys know who Gus Johnson is? He was a comedy YouTuber. I mean, he still, I think, technically is, but, like, he had this really big controversy. Man, I used to be such a big fan of Gus Johnson, and then when this all came out, I had to unfollow. Like, I was just, like, couldn't fucking do it, but, his girlfriend, Sabrina, oh, Sheila, thank you, I'll read that in just a sec, so I don't forget my line of thought here. His girlfriend, Sabrina, was, she had an ectopic pregnancy, and, like, Gus Johnson basically got canceled because he just treated her like shit for it, and it's like, she literally almost died. Like, she straight up almost died. So that shit's scary. If you guys ever want to look into some really intense YouTube drama, like, watch those videos, man. It's wild. Anyway, Sheila, this is an excellent example of the manipulation MLMers do to recruit. They're encouraged to select a target audience to recruit and be vulnerable. One of the targets is miscarriages. She is sharing to recruit. 100%. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. That's why I switched to just Cam, because I knew there's just like so many things I wanted to talk about. Yeah, this all being said, clearly, if anyone knows about manipulative tactics, that MLMs, whoops, Gus, gun stuff. Yeah, fucking, yeah, the Gus Johnson shit is really, really unfortunate. Like, talk about being disappointed in someone that you watch on YouTube that you don't even know. Parasocial disappointment, I guess. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, like, who knows, MLM manipulation better than me, right? And, like, this shit still got to me on an emotional level. And I have no fucking doubt that everything she said and everything that she was talking about, those emotions, the way she was feeling, her experience, I have no fucking doubt that it was true. But every single one of you in this chat who have been saying that you're disgusted, that you're angry, you have every fucking right to be. Because you're right. You're 100% right. This reality show, in and of itself, is, we know, it's a paparazzi pitch. Like, I'm looking right now, let me see, I'll switch real quick. This earring, totally paparazzi. She's wearing a big ring right here, totally paparazzi. You know, she's a walking billboard. She's going through a fucking miscarriage right now. And she's just blinged up, sweetie. You know? Yeah, Jennifer, look into the Gus thing. If you've ever been a fan of Gus Johnson, like, it'll fucking ruin it for you, dude. He's kind of a monster. No, like, 100%. This is absolutely, as unfortunate as it is, and as much as, like, I mean, I want to say that I'm an empath. Like, I know a lot of, like, people in MLMs would say that we're just a bunch of haters, that we just, like, talk shit for fun or whatever, but, oh, here, I'll switch back. Obviously, that's not the case. We know that. All of us here, we know that. This is just another example that, like, when you're an empath, like, you can, like, feel for people who are shitty, you know? And my heart right now, even though, like, I know so much about Erica Cole, like, from people who knew her, and it's, like, so many bad stories, like, cease and desist letters, and intimidation tactics, and just, like, the way she runs her team and shit. Like, she's really ultimately, like, just as bad as any other scammer, MLM scammer that we've had on this channel, you know? Still, part of me, even though, like, you know, the logical part of me knows exactly why she's doing this. The empath in me makes me go, no, this is innocent. She just wants to share her story, and she just wants to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I know that's not 100% true. Yeah, this is what they do. That being said, I'm still happy that she's talking about this in a public way, only because, and obviously all the recruitment shit aside, only because this kind of stuff is not talked about enough. And so many women and families suffer through this kind of shit. And then never tell anybody. And then when it happens to you, you start blaming yourself, and that's the worst. That's the fucking worst, dude. 'Cause with my first miscarriage, they basically said that it was likely a genetic thing, because I had that blood test to, it was like a genetic blood test that they do, but you can also tell what the baby's gender is. So I had that done twice with that baby, and the first time it came back, like with not no data. I forget what the word is, but like they couldn't confirm or deny like anything. There wasn't enough like fetal sample that they could pull out of my blood to be able to sample it and get anything from it. So they did it a second time, and that came back inconclusive. That's what it is. So it came back that way twice, and then that same day that I found out about the inconclusive tests is the same day I found out I had miscarried. Why was I talking about that? I don't remember. I don't remember, man. But yeah. Oh, Savvy is here. What's up, Savvy? Are you well, you know, you popped in at maybe the worst time ever because we're all crying. So welcome to the tear party. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like so I blamed myself, even though I know like those 2 genetic tests came back, like it was a genetic thing, like 100%. Like, I mean, not 100% because we really don't ultimately know, but all signs point to it was a genetic issue with the baby that I lost. And I still blamed myself. Not my fucking fault. Women have miscarriages all the time. They blame themselves. And it's like, it's not right. It's not right because like when women don't talk about this enough. So when it happens to you, you think that you did something wrong. And I think more people need to talk about it, basically. So that part of me is glad that she's sharing her experience and glad that she's talking about this despite her intentions, because at least hopefully this kind of stuff will normalize it for more women, and the guilt and like feeling ashamed and all this shit, feeling like you can't talk about it, like I think that needs to stop, you know. All right, I guess we can, yeah, have existential guilt issues. I feel you. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard because like I was in a band at the time, and we did play a show, but I mean, I was careful, you know. I definitely, but I don't know. I mean, I was on stage at a rock show and then miscarried a few weeks later. But that happened after I had already taken the 2 blood tests. Like I miscarried after having already been tested and had my blood tested and shit. So I know it wasn't from that, but like still ultimately you still blame yourself. You still find things that you're like, oh, it must have been that. Did I eat that? Like, did I drink a tea or something that, like, you know, because they always tell you like there are things that, you know, when you're pregnant, you should stay away from and all that stuff. It's like, oh, did I accidentally eat something? Like, you always want to blame yourself. And I think it really is. Oh, Victoria, thank you for subscribing during this sad, sad time. I really think it is. A lot of that feeling comes from just women not wanting to talk about it. So, sorry. 1 in 4 pregnancies were viable for you. Oh, for 100 years ago. I mean, I'm 2 for 2, dude. Or 2 for 4, a half, 50%. I have a 50% success rate. I've been pregnant 4 times and I have 2 kids. So, yeah, I don't think that people realize how common it is. So, all right. Hopefully things pick up after that, because at least in this scene, Erica's like wearing makeup and she's all blinged out and shit. So like, hopefully things get happy-ish again. Yeah, you want a reason when there isn't one. Yeah, for sure. And even like my doctor said that when she was doing my D&C or D&E or whatever it was I had, because she did it over ultrasound, and she obviously like examined things before she went in and like took everything out, and she's just like, I didn't see anything wrong with the baby. She's like, I didn't see anything wrong like physically. So it's probably all like internal shit, or you know, you just never know, man. Anyway, all right. Let's hope for some happier times ahead, y'all. Love you all. And if you're hurting right now, I'm sorry that I couldn't put a trigger warning here for you. But in the replay, I'll definitely have some timestamps to skip forward and stuff. Because, yeah, this shit's hard. And if I were watching this stream and someone else was doing it, I would have clicked off too. So, like, I totally understand. This shit is just really hard to consume. So, all right.
A different world.
Oh, look, it's our favorite guy.
Nothing. Relaxing.
Oh, this guy's such a douche.
I'm okay. Better.
So what are your thought process about what's going on?
I don't know. I'm hopeful, but just I can't help but be discouraged. But
Oh shit,
I know it's
Jess.
gonna happen.
I can't wait to check my
It's
messages.
just I don't understand why we have to go through this to get to the end result. You know, when some people have it so easy.
I agree with her on this
But you heard what
too.
the doctor said. That, he's more confident than we are. It's gonna happen, right?
I hope he has a
Right.
redemption
I mean,
arc
we
too,
got
but I'm
2
not very
babies.
hopeful. He just sucks.
You gotta keep it positive. I mean, this is not just a week-long journey. This has been years. But we've held in there, so we're near the finish line. We know it's coming. We just gotta, we gotta be strong, right?
I guess just going into it, I didn't know it was gonna be years. I think it would be easier if
And I think that's partially like a reason why we need to talk about it too, because like some people just like don't fucking realize like how long it can really take to start a family for some people. I think a lot of people are just like, oh, it'll take like 2 or 3 months and I'll be fine. And for a lot of people it is the case, but then other people are trying for years and years and years, only to not be able to carry the pregnancy and shit like that. Like, it's really hard for people, and that expectation I think gets set because, oh, Jennifer, thank you for the little happy pear super sticker, so cute. Yeah, you gotta keep positive. You shouldn't languish in it, but you're allowed to be sad when talking about sad things. I mean, the toxic positivity. Yeah, no, I agree. Toxic positivity is not good. And I hope that she's been able to grieve through all this, because that's literally what it is. It's grieving. And what'd she say? She found out she was miscarrying at like 8.5 weeks or something. Yeah. That's long enough to form a bond with, even if you don't know the person. Thanks again, Jennifer, sorry. Unless you go by Jenny, I can call you Jenny. I don't know, but thank you.
if we knew why, but the fact of it's unexplained, and I'm like, is it God telling me, hey, you don't need to carry or you might die? Or is it
Maybe.
I don't think God works like that.
You think after 5 times you'd have come to that conclusion already.
And I think it's coming. We just got to keep, I mean, this isn't the first time that our faith has been challenged, so.
I mean, they're admitting it. Forward. I'm sorry, but at what point, like, I would never try to tell somebody that you shouldn't believe in God. If you want to believe in God, I don't give a shit, just as long as you're not pushing your beliefs on other people and being a douche about it. He's admitting that, like, this is testing your faith. Like, how can it not, dude? How can it not? And I mean, obviously, because, like, I've literally been through it, so I'm like, I don't really understand how you can go through this shit and then, like, come out years later and still be like, Jesus loves me. Like, I know, like, it's the whole faith thing, but, like, after a certain amount of this happening to you and this kind of pain, at what point do you go, like, I don't think I have things figured out the way I thought I did, Sorry to start that shit up, too, but, like, yeah, really, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you can keep your faith after going through this shit, man.
Right?
He is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer, you kind of did. This is a tough episode.
You don't have any doubts, do you?
Oh.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any doubts.
Okay.
So she's, like, admitting, because he's talking about the faith, right? He's like, you don't have any doubts that, God is real, right? You're still fine. He's not the one fucking going through it. Oh, fuck this guy. I hate this guy. He sucks. He super sucks, man. He's just like, oh, I know this is, like, the 5th time we've done this, and, like, this is your body, and you're having to take all these fucking hormone shots, and it's still not working out, and you just had another miscarriage, but you're not doubting, right? Come on, sweetie, it's fine. It's not a big deal. God still loves you. Like, it seems really dismissive I guess is the word I'm looking for. I hope that you guys understand what I'm trying to say with that. Like, he's being a douche. He's being dismissive of not only Erica's feelings, but her entire experience with this. He doesn't have to do shit. He had to jerk off into a cup, and then the doctor took it and injected it into the eggs that he harvested from Erica, which is a pretty invasive procedure. So for him to just be like, oh, you're not doubting God now, are you? It seems like he's like straight up brainwashing her, but like she brainwashes people every day in her line of work, so how bad can you really feel? But dude.
And we have 2 more eggs. And now the decision is, do we do 1 or we do 2?
Fuck. Oh, Joanna, thank you for the 5 doll hairs. All right. Let me switch to the next episode. Damn. Fuck, that was rough, guys. I'm so sorry to put anyone through that shit. This guy's stellar. True, man, true. Yeah, he's putting a lot of pressure on her. Whoa. Oh, that was you again, Joanna. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Where is the next episode? What episode? Okay, episode 2. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties, yes. I'm having a brain fart. I'm like, which button do I press? Okay, this one. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, sure, there are worse men out there. It just almost feels like emotional abuse, you know, in a way.
So every year for the Christmas
I love
holiday,
Erica's hair.
we get together.
Ew, but I hate that feather earring. What is that?
And we actually go out.
Ew, okay.
To
all right, guys.
To some.
Let's take a moment to appreciate all the paparazzi jewelry. We got, are those leaves? Paparazzi has a thing for leaf earrings, I guess. I'm not seeing a necklace there, but she's got a big old bling there. And then these, you know, these earrings are 100% paparazzi. And she's rocking them, sis. That doesn't look like a paparazzi ring. Well, that's on her right hand. I don't know. Well, her other hand, that's definitely big chunky paparazzi jewelry for sure. Erica's dumb feather earrings. This huge shit, that's 100% paparazzi. Oh, she's got the mermaid bracelet thing. That's paparazzi. This is probably paparazzi too. That looks like fake faux leather. And you guys can't really see her, but she's got like this really just weird ugly necklace, a huge blingy ring, ugly earrings. Like, yup. Welcome. Welcome, guys. I don't know if you forgot, but we're still watching shit about paparazzi. Like, this whole shit is all about paparazzi. It's a say something outfit kind of day. I mean, their outfits aren't the problem. The accessories are the problem. Because I don't know, and she's wearing like a Michael Kors. That's some designer shit. What's that? Like a jogger? What do you call those? Like just athletic gear. I don't know. Those are in style. Like, yeah, people wear that shit all the time. I would if I could afford it. It's just the accessories, man. It ruins everything.
Organization that either has a group home for kids or a child center.
Oh, those are all Z pieces.
And we buy toys.
Shocking.
We get clothes. We buy socks. Kathy reaches out to that organization to see what the need is, whether that's washing powder, whatever the need is. We gather those things together. We have our kids get their old clothes and things like that together so that they can donate those things. And we go out and we have a good time. And this year,
that's nice.
We had the opportunity to actually participate in a Santa's workshop where we actually got to gift wrap the gifts for the children.
Cute.
So that was actually fun.
I want to do that. How cute. I love that. Damn, that's a fucking mansion.
Eating.
Hey, it's our girl Eara, everybody. We love Eara.
Yeah, that's all y'all do is eat.
We get it from my mama.
I get it from my mom.
Make me a plate.
Oh, those are paparazzi earrings too. Ugh.
I'm fixing your coffee.
Oh, that's awful.
Okay, I'll just have
All
coffee.
right, I'm tell you, if you don't need no more.
No, you know the thing is that they're okay. Who was it who said shit about the earrings? Confused AF. I guess the earrings aren't too bad for cheap costume jewelry, if only it wasn't MLM stuff and probably lead filled. The lead filled thing is a pretty big component to this whole thing. But what I've noticed about paparazzi earrings in particular, I mean, I guess you could probably say the same for a few other pieces of theirs, but the earrings specifically, I feel like from far away, most of them you're like, oh, those are cute. And then the moment you get up close to them, the closer you get to them, the cheaper they look. And like whatever Eara was wearing, I need to go back. Like that looks cute, right? Like it's like a hoop with like some cute little shiny things. When you realize that these are just like, oh my God, what do you call them? Sequins. Kind of. They're basically just like little plastic pieces of shit. Sequins. It's like you get close to them and it's like not cute. It ain't cute. But like from far away, it's like you could pull it off. Earrings anyway. I just feel like their bracelets and their necklaces are always just so chunky and gaudy and loud, and I hate all of them. Anywho.
Okay, I'll just.
They have
coffee.
food.
I'm telling you, if you don't need no
Yeah,
more,
they're gonna actually eat this time.
I'm telling you, you don't need no. You about to come out them jeans as is. You staying tonight.
Listen, don't do me.
April, you look good, girl. Don't let them bother you.
Thank you.
How come?
Listen,
How come she
listen.
look good? How come she look good, but every time I get a little
Because she already have a husband. She's trying to get a husband.
So you can be back. You can be.
Oh, I gotta turn the captions on. Sorry.
I am pleasantly plump.
No,
Pleasantly
they
plump.
got what they buying. So they pay for those. Hers natural. I got what they buying.
Where are the captions?
That's good.
Applesauce?
So I got to dress a certain kind of way.
Come on. What are we doing?
I just
Portuguese.
dress a certain type of way, but yeah, and you do have to dress. A
How
certain
did it get
type of way.
turned to
Excuse me.
Portuguese?
Having a husband, yes, you need to.
What the fuck? You
I do drop a dress down.
Hang on. It's like Portuguese. How did that happen? What the hell? Subtitles. It's like off Portuguese auto translate. How do I turn it to English? Font, background. Reset? How, you guys? Auto translate? No, it's not. We're not translating. This is a problem. Let me refresh the page real fast, y'all. How did that happen? YouTube, what is... I don't speak Portuguese. Most of us here don't. I mean, I'm just assuming. All right. Let's see. It still says Portuguese. Oh my God, what is happening? That sometimes happens on YouTube videos. It just like changes the... Maybe it just like... Oops. Maybe it just like thought that they were speaking Portuguese, so it like automatically switched over. You've had Japanese videos set to Spanish subtitles before. I'm just like, I literally can't figure out how to change it. Rapido. Okay. Rapido. Yeah, subtitles off. Portuguese auto-generated, but there's like nothing. There's nothing that lets me change it to English. What if I do auto-translate English? Let's see what happens if I... Let's see what happens.
Coffee before you even ask.
Okay, I'll just have
All
coffee.
right, I'm telling you, if you don't need no
This
more,
is
you
not
don't.
working.
Jesus.
Nope.
I'm telling you, you don't need no. You about to come out them jeans as is. You staying tonight.
Listen, don't do me.
April, you look good, girl. Don't let them.
All right, we're just doing auto-generated, and we'll see if it fixes itself. Sorry.
I get a little because she already have a husband. She's trying to get a
Y'all ready to learn Portuguese?
You can be.
Wait a minute. My bad. She's not bad.
I am pleasantly plump.
No, and listen.
Sorry, I had to rewind it a little bit. So sparking around. You think it's the algorithm? I think so too.
I got one in mind too. Well, that's good. But you already have a husband. So I got to dress a certain kind of way.
I'm not dressed a certain type of way. I just look good.
You don't have to dress
I
a
just
certain
look
type of
good.
way, but- yeah, and you do have to dress a certain type of way.
Excuse me, say that again. How?
Having a husband, yes. You need to drop your dress down a little bit.
I do drop a dress.
Whoa, Eara. I mean, the subtitles aren't even like showing up
I'm
now.
about to eat every full of this meatball.
Well, look, I believe it. I believe it.
My VPN isn't turned on.
Listen, y'all, the lady told Erica the other day at the car.
Really, Mama?
She said, I like your shirt.
Yeah, it literally says that the captions are on, but like nothing's happening.
The lady died.
I think they're broken.
No, she did.
She didn't think she had no shorts on.
We're learning.
Too short. And I know that. That was so funny to me. I was like, oh, God. But Erica,
Telephone.
She was she wasn't ugly with the lady. She said, thank you.
Cause she the one. I'm gonna eat that. And Mama was the one that was being straight
Extra.
Yeah. That dress so short.
Well, I
Oh, this is so much harder to
She
follow
short.
without the
When lady told me
subtitles.
She liked your shirt. It was really so cute.
We just got back from we went to the
That meat and
Where
cheese
you
and
at?
cracker platter looks really
Oh,
good.
yeah. Okay. How
Oh,
do
thank
things
you.
go?
I'm like having an allergy attack because of cats.
I wanted them to see.
Well, Pippi.
And
I'm allergic to Pippi. It sucks.
I guess when we do those kind of things, it's just always I just get kind of
It's pulling in captions from a
Because
different
how
show.
many children don't have families.
No
or
idea.
Their parents, for whatever reason, can't provide for them, and the system ends up taking them. And some places don't offer, the care and the support that others do.
Right.
So, but that's just I don't know. It's just something about it. And for me and Brian got started with it. At first, I thought it was gonna be something I just do one time, but it proves. What's up, brother? It just proves that
Pink fluffy clouds. It's
people
Portugal.
can care for children
Portuguese.
non-traditionally and be just impactful. So,
It's true.
yeah.
I just love the whole donation and volunteer. The volunteer part is what it is.
Do you guys think? Do you think it would be like really petty if someone somewhere has a PO box, right? Or like one of them has like a place to send shit. What if we like all bought like $10 Amazon mics and just sent it to Erica's PO box? Do you think she'd get the hint then? Do you think maybe? Maybe. I think the captions are from a soccer game. Really? That is so weird. So in that case, then we're not learning shit because this isn't translating from the same video. What's happening? Listen, I'm yelling because the iPhone mic is like $100 and would help so much. I mean, even like literally one time I bought like a cheap ass Amazon mic and it sucked. Like it was literally like $10, like a little lapel mic. It was a long time ago. It wasn't great, but it was still better than this. So there's that.
Like, gets to me.
And you don't even think about small things.
Right.
Like they just need people to rap gifts.
Yes.
They just needed people, like literally they had all of these toys to make an impact from people that donate. And so we were literally just gonna drop everything off, and then we asked, was there anything that we can do? And it was like, you come to Santa's, workshop, and there was 2 people in there.
And it was a true workshop.
With all of these gifts.
Just send them an affiliate
You know,
code.
a lot of people might not know. If they would let some churches or somebody know that they need help,
You're right.
I'm sure they could get some help.
I actually can't send shit to Erica because she has me blocked. She's had me blocked since the tea time days, though. Like, she's had me blocked for a long time.
People don't mind volunteering, helping kids.
I went online and I wanted us to volunteer. So when you actually go online to volunteer for these services, they have like slots for like 10 people. And on most of them, almost every day of the week. And they only have maybe one person, two people, but the need is great.
Right.
But it's so many people that, just miss an opportunity to help, do something at the centers. And I mean, it can be anything from they say, well, are you willing to, you know, like fold clothes in a garage or go through older clothes and maybe sort them by size?
Frozen
and,
Lake
it's
is
just
one
a
best
great need out
Steam
there. So I
Games
was just
version.
glad
What is
the
this?
little bit that we were able to do today. You know.
All right, guys, we got English, but it is not this video. Do we want to keep it on for comedic effect? I'll keep it on, unless you guys tell me to turn it off, but this is ridiculous.
It was just so awesome. So, you know, but I encourage anybody that.
Yeah, they're still
you know,
talking about
I'm even thinking about my
volunteering.
grandkids. I think the older ones, it would be something good for us to just go do so they can see.
Right.
You know, because they're always saying they want this and they want that, but just to see, you know, how the need is for other kids that don't have anything. You know, so I thought that was just great.
I like how this
Well, it
is
was
like a
crazy
really
when we
nice
walked
kind of
in, there was
moment,
only 2
nice
people
message,
and big
like
bags of toys that
donate stuff, you
needed
know.
to be wrapped. So it's like,
Meanwhile, it's like
where's the
comedically fucked up
community
because of
to
the
help these
subtitles.
kids, you know, and for our kids to actually see that you are really blessed. Some kids
Oh
don't
no,
have
it's back to
anything.
Portuguese.
Some kids don't have mothers, fathers,
What is
let alone
What's happening?
toys that they would like
Now
to
it's back to
have.
English
And so
again.
for people to actually come
War.
together and actually buy these things for
What is
these
happening?
children, our children need to see that, because I think sometimes they think they take life for granted, or they take, because we give them everything, that they just take it for granted, and to actually see that
Yeah, I
these
think
kids
YouTube
have
knew we needed a
nothing.
laugh.
And
Man,
all that
that's
they're
funny.
getting, if nobody gave them anything, if the community didn't come to give
Probably
them
keep those
gifts,
earrings away from
they
kids,
wouldn't have
actually, Hunter.
anything for Christmas.
Sad.
Mom, what got you started in foster care when you started it?
Oh, back to Portuguese.
Well, my mother was in foster care, and I think Mama raised about 20 kids in foster care. Isn't that what they said?
20 foster care?
20 kids
She
over
already
the
had 20.
years.
She wanted 20 more? She had all y'all. Golly.
She did. And I remember really when I was growing up, sometimes Mama would babysit, and people wouldn't even come back and get their kids for like 3 or 4 days.
Wow.
And Mama would keep those kids. And so, I don't know, I guess after I had all of you all in the house, and when you all left, it was kind of lonesome in the house, I guess, and I thought about, well, maybe I can do foster care too.
Good for her.
So, I started. I enjoyed it. I had some good kids and I had some rough kids. But I enjoyed it.
Something else.
I bet she was a really good
Scary
foster
piece
mom.
of it, because once you get into programs like that, some of the kids have really had some traumatic experiences,
Right.
and so they're all going to react, and their behaviors is definitely going
I
to
feel
be
like having
different.
Eara as
And
a
you don't know
foster
what
mom
you-
would
you know,
be pretty
you don't know what
cool.
you're gonna get.
And a lot of them know the system, so they know you can't do this and you can't
that's
do
true.
that, and then they'll be testing in certain
Because you had
areas.
one child.
Yeah, but you know, and they had told me about this little girl when they gave it to me, that she was really raised like in the woods. And so
She was
I
a
guess
werewolf?
apparently they took her from the parents and everything, but
The woods?
yeah, she was living like in the woods. I guess they
She
were
acted like she child.
Like she
Yeah,
was a
she-
feral
she-
child, a feral
I
werewolf.
was like, Mama,
What the
she
hell?
would.
get that little girl out of here.
Yeah.
You know, I be telling her, Miss Stella, you need to lock your door when you go to bed. But they have some issues.
No, it's not even
And
trying.
you stand used to that environment and just wildlife, like she would fall.
Hey, maybe
she
we'll
would
get
cry.
English
She
back.
loved me to death, because she would cry if they would come together. She wanted to be with me, but she just had these problems, you know.
After we all left the home and got married, or went off to college, Mom had a strong desire with all those rooms in the house that she wanted to do foster care, and so she talked with us about it, and we were comfortable with the program that she was signing up for, and we knew the kids were going to be young, and we know Mom, and
Women,
she does.
with
She has
women.
a heart for children. And so we thought it would be a good thing. We just wanted to make sure, because she wanted to be
Oh,
involved
shit,
in a
it's
program
funny.
where not just they were foster
Where
care
night
children,
is
but
where
really
you
in
should be
need,
here.
had some of them had some
I liked
really
women with
horrible,
women. That was good.
experiences, and she was like, I want to nurture them. I want to pray with them. I want them
One
to,
Direction.
learn about the community of church and family and those kind of things. So we were very supportive of it.
Oh, the Happy Holidays.
Like she said, sometimes she would get some.
Sorry, that's the name of the episode. But that's like I was controlling the volume on my own speakers, so it just like pops up with whatever I'm watching on YouTube there. But yeah, no, it's called Happy Holidays. That's from my computer though.
Difficult kids, but she handled it very well. She was always supportive, always loving, and
The enemy is
sometimes
here. Who's
the
here?
Attachments came. And I think, and I was young, I was in my early 20s when she started that. And so I remember always saying, like, one day I want the opportunity where it wasn't
It's
necessarily
One
that I
Direction's
wanted to be a
fault.
foster mother, but I wanted to have a facility where children have an outlet. You know, we would see teenage girls that once they aged out of the system, there was no, you know, sending them to trade schools or having them learn different types of, you know, entrepreneur activities that they could survive, you know. And it's so unfortunate now with how big trafficking, you know, we're learning so much about trafficking within the United States and all around. A lot of times they come from those environments and they're just looking for a place to stay. Like, I will do what you asked me to do because I need a place to stay. And so what if people that had the ability to offer shelter, offer food, offer, you know, job resources, you know, a lot of times they don't even know how to interview
Just say
or how
you
to apply for a
volunteer.
job or what appropriately
This episode could have been
to wear
a
to
text
job. So
message.
just seeing how my mom did that with children put that in my heart, and so now that I have the ability to do
Chronically
something,
Stacy, I thought that
it's
said
one
Need
of
for
my,
Greed
you
Hot
know, my
Pocket.
personal goals that my husband and I, we plan on doing within the next year, at least having 1 or 2 of those facilities open. How were you able to participate in programs like that?
Poor Kay.
And sometimes you would have them for months.
Why, boo?
And then
Why?
they come and get them. Like, that's the scary part for
Emotional
me. Like, the
attachment.
attachment. And then that child is then just one day leaves and you don't ever see them again.
Yeah, because what they do, they want the kids to be with their parents, really. And if the parents go through the classes and everything that they need to do to get their child back, they'll give the kids back to the parents. But the parents have to do whatever they require.
I hope you're
but they
enjoying
let
your
you up
weekend.
front.
It's all
that,
Tuesday.
You might have this kid for 5 or 6 months, or you might
Captions
have it
are
for 2
broken.
months or whatever, you know. And they really want that child with their parent.
Right.
So that's what it's about.
Chow ate
So at least you know
500
going in
grams?
that you-
Wow.
You try not to get that attachment.
Yeah, but
You know.
But it's still hard though, especially when you really truly get attached to them.
And some of those
Hunter.
kids are so sweet. They're so sweet. They just need someone.
And they're needing love.
Yeah.
You know, I remember some would just be one, and you know, they want you to hold them. They
Oh,
want
yeah,
you,
that
you know,
necklace is
and- but then
100%
because of the system,
paparazzi.
You have to be very careful. You
Right.
know,
Because you
with
can't
it's
hug
how
them,
you hug and how you whatever. And then,
Right.
you know, versus your own child can pick you up and you know, but with the child in the system, you just have to be very careful and know that you know you don't want anything to be perceived.
Is this
as-
like foster care
And you would
education
have a
hour
counselor
with
come out
Eara's
every week
girls?
to
Is
your
that
home.
what this is?
And talk to you, talk to the kid. They don't talk to the kids with you because they want to know what the kids got to say about you. You know, they'll talk to the kids and then they'll talk to you.
Why'd they
what's
do a
the problem
snack
with the
plate
kids
and not
everything.
eat it?
And how they're
I'm
doing
like
in
pretty
school
offended,
and all.
honestly, by
I was
that.
in a good program.
Because I would have eaten it all by now.
Yeah, I was in
I
a
think
really
that's-
good program.
That's so needed. Like, you know, Kathy and I are now trying to, because with me trying to do the homes next year.
Now there's no captions at all.
I don't
They're
want a
just
bunch of
gone.
red tape. Like, I want
Right.
it to be, you know, funded truly nonprofit, you know, through JI.
What is all that
Standards,
food
but
for anyway?
You need the system to help in certain areas. But if it's too much red tape involved, I
Are they
want
like
the
having a
politics of it all.
party?
Truly
Because
just
that's
wanna
party
give-
food,
provide
dude. What are they
safety
doing?
for girls. And
When are
we
the
partner
guests
with
gonna
this
be
one. I
here? By the
love
time
how
they
their
get there,
program
everything's
is
gonna
and,
be
you know, how many people
rotten.
They have on staff around the clock. We got another one that we're gonna check out too. That's over in Lakeland, but it's such a need for them because a lot of times they do.
I don't think
come
the
into
captions
homes,
do make
and I'm like, I don't
sense.
want a home
Because they were talking
care.
about One Direction at one
I truly
point.
want a center where they also come in and learn skill sets and
Right.
go out, you know, into the world. Because some of them transition at 15 and 16 years old. The system treats them as if they're adults.
Right.
You know, a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, like they are not adults.
But I would shop those kids just like they were my own kids. I think that's why they were so crazy about me.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever I bought for my kids, I bought for those kids.
But
So
not
I
just about
treated those kids
materialism,
like they were my
guys.
kids. I didn't make a difference saying, well, these foster kids, I'm not gonna do this or
Right.
that. But
Because they still want the Nikes.
Yeah.
They still want the AirPods. They still want the box.
And
We saw a list today. You know, the list that the kid, because we literally just went to the store and bought gifts. But they truly, all of them
Oh, the
had
titles
wish
of the
lists.
packages.
And that's what we told the lady. We was like, if I would have got the wish list up front, we would have literally went and just knocked some of these out, you know. So like you said, people not knowing that there's things, programs out there that kids have wish lists, and you can literally pull those lists and just go and, you know, and serve your
I
community.
feel like
in
this
that
episode
way.
really
And see,
needed to
some
be
people are
comic
in it just
relief.
for money, you know, and they really
And it's just
don't
not that.
do a lot for those kids. But if you treat those kids good and kind, I mean, they cry, they don't want to leave you. I mean, I had 2 girls that were so hurt. They did not want to leave me. But today, I still talk to them. They're like my girls. But, I mean, they get so attached, like you're the mother, and you are the mother, you know. So, I mean, it's just good. And I'm
It
that
said
way
mother.
now, even at the church or something. I might see somebody in the church, and
That's how I ended up with these folks.
and I'll say,
Wait a minute.
and the Lord might touch my heart, and I might just go give them some money.
Eara's
or
all trying to
something.
like
Young kids in
talk, and they're all
college.
just
I know when
laughing
I would
over
go to
her.
Tallahassee, and the kids in college, I go to my brother's church. Sometimes I pay for all of them light bill. You know, and God just touched my heart to love kids. For some reason, I just love people.
Oh my god, that ring is the cheapest looking thing I've ever
For
seen.
some reason, I just love people.
Look at that! Oh, that's 100% paparazzi. You know how I know? Because the stretch band at the back, it's got like those little, so that it's not like fitted. That's totally paparazzi. Every paparazzi ring I've ever had that. And it just looks like plastic. Oh, Carrie, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Paula the second. Yeah, that really getting a close look here. Earrings, sequins, look like shit. That ring looks like it came from Chuck E. Cheese. Man, that paparazzi shit's bad. I can't believe it.
People, and I love kids. So I'm just that way. So even with the grands and things, you know.
And I think by, living in the house with you, seeing you,
Captions are gone
do
now.
that, and letting us bring other, girls, and even some of the guys came over and how we used to chill and stuff. And so that's made us the way that we are as adults. It's not hard for us.
Trinette's ring on her right hand is also a paparazzi ring for sure, because it also has the same. I threw all my paparazzi shit away because after we found out it was like lead laced and shit. So I was keeping them for a while though, just to be able to refer back to them. But then once it was like, there's lead in this shit, I'm like, okay, get out of my house. But no, they all had. It looks like a little like a bridge, like a drawbridge with the little planks. I don't know. And then there's just like stretchy string beneath it, so it's not like sized. One size fits all,
Us to love outside of our circle, or make sure somebody has what they need, or to do like we've been doing every year. Like we've done this is an annual thing for us, so it's just a part of who we are.
But I think it's important too for us to continue. We did it by ourselves today, but continue with our children.
Right.
Is understanding that they are the blessings that they have.
It said Dior.
Like there's some kids that
I think
don't
you guys
even
are right.
get to see their parents. Not even just the material items, but they don't even get to see their parents. They don't get to spend Christmas with their parents and what that feels like. So just kind of keeping it not just with us, but making sure we extend it.
But you all remember at the house on Sundays in Jacksonville. Our house, I used to say this is the house that Jack built. I would bring so many kids to my house eating and everything. I mean, that's just what my house was.
I mean, that's what happened.
They'll leave church and all of them come to the house.
I came on one Sunday and never left.
Yeah, I mean,
it was just,
This is a record for the longest
and people
stand in the
always say,
series.
like, I used to have a party every Sunday. I'm like, I guess so. We just didn't see
They
it
stopped
like
calling
that.
me Sister A.
Right.
Yeah, Sister A. But I mean, that's just the way I am. But I know God put it in my heart to I just have a love for kids and young adults, The older people, they're okay.
Shocking that you care about other people.
But you said that.
Shocking.
But the kids, adults, yeah. I just want to see them thrive and do
You know
well.
what's weird to me is that she's basically like, you know, the reason that I like kids so much is because God made me like kids and young adults. It's like, are you suggesting that, like, if you didn't have God, if you weren't, like, a religious person, you didn't have God to, like, blame all the good things in your life on, are you suggesting that without God you would hate children and just, like, hate other people? You know, a lot of people don't believe in God, and we all still like kids. And other people, you know? That's always what gets me, dude. They're, like, so many of these Christians are like, I can't do anything bad because of God. Like, if I didn't have God, I would be such a bad person. It's like, so you have, like, no self-control? The only thing you're hanging all your good deeds on is, like, the presence of a God. It's like, well, if he's not here, you're just gonna go, like, murder people? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. That just gave me that vibe. Like, I like kids so much because God put it on my heart. You don't have to believe in God to like kids. Like, what? What are you talking about?
So,
I say, and with me having like 8 grandkids, just to see their wish list.
8? That's a
It's
lot.
only 8, but just to see their wish list, I mean, you know, we're all God's children. They have the same desires as, you know, my kids.
Right.
You know, the stuff that they wanted was on their wish list. It's the same things that my grandkids wanted. And I was just like, ooh, you know, kind of.
touch your heart that you didn't know.
I mean, because, you know, it
Because people, you know.
and it's one of those things, like, a lot of times we go to our junk. Like, a lot of times people go to their junk, and we give our junk that we don't want no more, we don't use anymore.
Why you gotta call
And
it
it's
junk?
still
It's so
a blessing, it's, you know. But you gotta think about if it's our junk, you know, whether it was a 10-year-old teddy bear, whatever. Like, these kids want games, and they want, you know, and it's one of those things, and you get something, and it don't talk back to you.
She's so
But
materialistic,
everybody
dude.
in
It drives
school
me
is talking
nuts.
about this, so everything is so different
That's
anyway.
so sad.
You know, electronics and all those things. It's just, you know, if you have the ability, you know, to do those kind of things.
Well, at least you know next year everybody get
A wish list.
electronics.
Yeah.
Annie, are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awful.
If you don't even
People
do
are
everything on the
wild.
wish list, at
Right,
least
at
you
least
get
get
something
some,
on
right,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, they'll be happy about that.
And no gifts go wasted. So if they served everybody, then they use the rest of them, you know, throughout the year for birthdays.
Yep.
So anything, you know, that they get, I mean, they just still utilize whatever is there.
blessing.
So
That's truly a
it's
blessing.
awesome.
It's awesome.
That's a blessing. It's really good. My mother always said, if you take care of orphan children, so God will take care of
What?
you.
Well, I'm about to take care of some
They
of these
put-
meatballs.
Those subtitles, like, they edited that shit in. If you're gonna take the effort to do that for one line, can you do it for the whole show, please? Either that or just buy some fucking lapel mics from Amazon. Could you do that? Hey, here's a thought. Make it easier for this content to be consumed, because clearly Moneyball over here isn't helping. You guys are clearly capable of putting your own subtitles here, but you won't do it. Moneyball.
Oh, no, Lord. Now I'm about to talk like them. Now you done ate enough meatballs. My God. Yeah, you didn't have enough meatballs. I was trying to help you out. You didn't have enough meatballs.
Why you don't drink coffee?
I do, but she won't make me none.
I forgot. I want to say something really quick to you, girls.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
Sometimes we need to hear God, the importance of hearing God. And I want to say, I heard someone talking about a family. I'm getting emotional about it.
I'm finna cry.
Oh, here we go.
We're talking about a family and that they didn't have anywhere to stay.
Oh, they think Moneyball is a joke, huh?
So they had 2 children. And they call a person name and I was like, oh my God. So I went in the room and I looked for their name in the phone. And I found them. And I sent them $100. Because God just touched my heart to do that. And I know the other day I was telling you,
This is so stupid. It's so frustrating. It's like, oh, so you can't, like, I feel like this is not giving her as a human, as an empathetic person, enough credit. She's like, I mean, I couldn't really follow exactly what she was talking about. Something about a family who needed money or whatever. She's like, I gave him $100 because God put that on my heart. Give yourself some more credit, dude. You did that because you wanted to. That was like your choice. Like she's making it sound like, you know, if I didn't have God, I would not have given those people $100. Bitch. Seriously? I hate that. I hate that so much. It's so stupid.
I said, God has touched my heart to send somebody some money. I said, but...
Or you could just be a good person and do it.
I can't find their cash out.
At your own will.
And you said, you call a person. And I said, and you said, what is your cash out? And I said, that's God. You didn't even know that I needed the cash out. But when you said that,
it's
I knew that was
2022.
God. So I think that's so important.
Everyone knows what Cash App is.
To hear God.
Dude, I don't know about you guys, but like when she's like, to hear God, fucking shut up. Okay, do you guys, when you see like panhandlers wherever you guys are at, there's a lot of panhandlers out here in Phoenix. I don't know about other places. Probably especially this time of year because the weather's getting nice here. Anyway, a lot of them now straight up just like they have the little cardboard sign or whatever, and it just straight up has their Cash App or their Venmo on it or something. Who's up here? Bubby! Oh. Bubby, come here. Are you breakdancing? My kid just comes up here and he's just like, he's sitting on his butt like twirling. Come here. No, it's okay. He's being cute. Ooh. Bubby here, little tiny Bubby here. We only got a few more minutes left of this episode, so we're almost done here. It's fine. Anyway, a horse MLM. What am I missing? Holy moly. Okay, here we go.
And help people that need to be helped. And that's what it's all about.
That's good.
Wow. Ooh, here we go. Damn, they got some pipes on them. Hell yeah. How cute. That was a cute ending. They are live, laugh, loving right now. Oh, look at them. Except fuck this guy. We hate him. Brian or whatever the fuck. Aw. These are nice pictures. Look at that fur coat. Do you think it's real? Maybe. Oh, let's look at all the paparazzi jewelry. Look at that. 100%. Look, she has the matching bracelet. 100% paparazzi. All this shit, paparazzi. What are those necklaces? Or those earrings? I don't fucking know, but it's definitely paparazzi. Look at the... Dude, this is too much. That is too much. That is the most blinged out person I've ever seen. Ever. At least, like, Kathy's over here not looking too crazy. She's got, like, these cheap-ass hoops and stuff. Wawa. You want Wawa again? I'll give you a drink from my tea. But this is too much. Wawa. Okay, I got you. Here. Let's just finish our... Yeah, Erica's jewelry is not doing her any favors either. That paparazzi ring on Eara. Man, that's bad. Do you think they decorate their trees with paparazzi? Probably, huh? Wow, guys. That was it. Holy crap, dude. In your $1,000 suit wearing paparazzi $5 jewelry. I mean, yeah. That's literally... Like, they were wearing, like, straight up fur coats and then $5 jewelry. So stupid. Jewelry, do Americans spell it as jewelry? Oh, really? You spell it with 2 L's? I think we only spell it with 1. That's weird. Whoa, that's just like one of those words that we just spell differently from everyone else. Their ranks, Hail Ryan, Erica, here, I still kind of have this up here. Let me see if I can get the picture to not be. Okay. Erica, she's like, I want to say she's definitely the top rank of the company. I want to say she's like one of two of them or something like that. So there's like one other person who's at the top of the company. And then you have, are you done here? Are we done with this? And then you have Kathy, I think is retired. I don't think she's a paparazzi distributor. April and Trinette are both paparazzi distributors. High up enough to be making 6 figures a year. Because if this is your first time, we know that April admitted to basically committing tax fraud. Are you going down now? Bye-bye. She literally admitted to not paying her taxes in like episode 2 or something, or episode 3 maybe. And that's when they were talking about how much money they were making and all this stuff. So we know that they at least make 6 figures, so they're probably pretty high up. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that answers the question. I'm not sure how high up Trinette and April are. Griffin, you be careful, dude. Oh boy. He was taking a nap at the beginning of all this, and now he's awake. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that was basically it. What do we think? Canceled here has 2 L's. Where, in the United States? I honestly don't even know. I can't even keep track sometimes. Julie just looks wrong. I know, I agree too. With the 2 L's, it does look kind of weird. But it's definitely us who's different from everyone else. Everywhere else spells their shit basically the same. We just had to be different. Anyway. So, what do we think? I know today was really hard. Today was definitely a rough episode. Well, the first episode was really rough. The second one was at least comic relief in the form of subtitles that were really bad. But damn, if you're still here even through all of that, through I mean, shit, okay, if you're here right now and you're like, I'm gonna catch the replay, please use caution. I'll give you guys a trigger warning right now. There's the whole first episode basically is about child loss. And it's really, if you're triggered by that stuff, it's really hard to get through. So please be careful if you're planning on going back to watch the replay. I will go through and put timestamps in the description. Whoa, Griffin, what are you doing? Hold on. Oh, Pop-Tart! Pop-Tart's like, what's going on? You see Pop-Tart? He's all doing it too. Blah, blah, blah. Are you going down again? Okay. Yeah, I will put some timestamps so that you can just like click past it if it's something that you need to do. Yeah, I do need to drink some water and shit. Yeah, that was hard. But hey, Moneyball was definitely a comic relief moment there. Yeah, well, thanks for being here, guys. Moneyball's no joke, and yeah, thanks for being here earlier than I normally would stream. Because I have to go to I have to go to Sparrow has a school concert tonight, so that's why we were a little early. So next week, I think what we're gonna do, because it is confirmed that Oil Show is uploading a new episode tonight, but it's about hormones, you guys. It's gonna be a really, really good episode, like from our end. I think there's gonna be a lot of material to just fucking rage over when it comes to that Oil Show. So we were supposed to do that tonight because it's the first Tuesday of the month, but you know, I had to go do mom things tonight. So actually, it's about to premiere now. But guys, don't go watch it without me. We'll watch it together next week. We'll do that. How about that? Does that sound good? I think that's what we'll do. And then the Oil Show. I mean, I really wanted to watch it tonight, but you know, Eara's Girls is fine. It's fine, I guess. We'll have that Oil Show next week. So, all right. I have to go do mom things now. Thank you. Just thank you guys for being supportive and chill and amazing. Cheering for Sparrow. Yeah, it's like a little like holiday choir concert sort of thing. It's really cute. Yeah. Okay, guys. You can't watch it without me. Yep, don't you do it. Wait for me. We'll all watch it together next week. All right, guys. Have a good night.